This is CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
You're watching CHQ In-View on CCS-TV.
Coming up on CHQ In-View, we're taking you inside local efforts to protect families from lead exposure. Find out how Jamestown health officials and community partners are making homes safer, and what families can do to help keep children safe.
Plus, the Buffalo Bills return to Western New York for homecoming celebrations. We've got an exclusive one-on-one with legendary running back Fred Jackson, and a look at the energy, the fans, and the community pride that filled Strider Field.
And the holiday season kicks off with Toys for Tots. Volunteers are packing gifts for local children, and we'll show you how you can help make this year extra special for families in Chautauqua County.
All that and more now on CHQ In-View.
From CCS-TV, this is CHQ In-View.
Welcome to CHQ In-View. I'm Gia Bell.
And I'm Tori Lundmark, and we've got a full lineup today, from community events and holiday spirit to exclusive interviews and local stories that matter.
But we start with a powerful moment of unity right here in Jamestown. Community members, advocates, and law enforcement came together to take a stand against domestic violence.
The annual Walk Against Domestic Violence brought a powerful message of unity, support, and hope.
Statistically, the city of Jamestown does have a high rate of domestic violence within the city.
The walk, now in its 28th year, was organized by the Chautauqua County Coalition Against Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault, together with Jamestown Police Department's Project Crossroads. It's a march that brings light to the ongoing impact of domestic violence and honors survivors who continue to heal.
Education and raising awareness is one of the most important things you can do. It's great to see that people are understanding that it is a problem in our community.
Advocates say the walk is about more than just raising awareness. It's about building a stronger network of support.
This year, organizers have decided to reverse the walk from Jamestown City Hall to Baker Park in order to represent those who have already survived domestic violence.
It is a symbolic move to, take back your power and empower you as a survivor.
Mayor Kim Eklund says access to resources and justice is essential for survivors.
We have to make sure that we can reach out to people, help get them the justice they need internally and through the court system.
Advocates from Project Crossroads say recent policy changes have made it more difficult for survivors to feel heard.
With bail reform, survivors aren't feeling heard. They're not feeling like they're getting much accomplished. It's a very scary situation, and we really do need to start looking at it instead of putting it on the back burner.
After the walk, the community gathered inside Northwest Arena for a Unity Day reception featuring refreshments, resources, and messages of hope for families affected by violence.
Services are free because many people are concerned about how am I going to pay for this. And also we do offer the Children and Family Outreach Program, and I go into schools and talk to kids about personal space and personal boundaries. And I go and talk to teenagers about safe dates.
Throughout the month, the Chautauqua Silent Witness Project is traveling across the county, displaying life-sized red silhouettes to honor victims of domestic violence and sexual assault.
Know that you're not alone. It is a tough subject for a lot of people to address and talk about. But if you are strong enough to come forward and tell somebody that you trust what's going on so that you have a support system.
In the end, advocates say help is always available. Anyone experiencing domestic violence can reach out to Project Crossroads or the County Coalition for resources and support, because no one should face this alone. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, help is available 24 hours a day by calling 1-800-799-7233.
The Jamestown Board of Public Utilities celebrated a major step forward in local connectivity, cutting the ribbon on its new community fiber project this fall. State and local leaders joined BPU staff to mark the start of the project at the utilities headquarters in Jamestown. The event also introduced the first 2 internet service providers to use the new network: Fiber Spark of Ithaca, New York, and Sumo Fiber of Bountiful, Utah. BPU Deputy General Manager for Electric, Christopher Selstrom, says testing is underway before customers begin connecting.
We still have a lot of more work to do over the next year, including installing underground fiber, splicing, and service drop installations. But we'll complete construction by the end of next year. So if you haven't already, please sign up for service and get your 90 days of free service now.
The BPU says customers who sign up before the end of 2026 will receive 3 months of free service, plus free equipment and installation. As the network expands neighborhood by neighborhood, more homes and businesses will be able to connect to high-speed internet. Customers can learn more or sign up by visiting jamestownbpu.com/fiber.
A newly found Dr. Seuss book will be published next year. Sing the 50 States asks readers to learn and name all the states, along with the Cat in the Hat and 2 little cat helpers. The manuscript was found earlier this year at the Geisel Library at UC San Diego. There was complete text and a cover sketch by the author, whose real name is Ted Geisel, along with notes on the overall art direction. Children's book artist Tom Brandon completed the illustrations in Dr. Seuss style. The book will include sketches from the original manuscript and a map of the U.S. under the book jacket. Random House Children's Books will publish it this summer with 500,000 copies. The publication will come in time for America's 250th birthday. This is the second Dr. Seuss book to be published since his death 34 years ago. His book, What Pet Should I Get?, was published a decade ago.
A massive jewel heist in Paris has the world talking. Authorities say thieves broke in the Louvre Museum, home of some of France's most treasured artifacts, and made off with what's being called the heist of the century.
Yeah, police believe 4 suspects are behind the robbery, with 2 of them now behind bars after stealing jewels that once belonged to the Napoleonic family. They're described as priceless, and investigators say the operation was over in just minutes.
They apparently used a ladder truck to access the Apollo Gallery, one of the most guarded sections of the Louvre. Security footage shows them escaping on motorcycles before police could respond.
Experts say the thieves will have a hard time selling the jewels since they are too recognizable. They could be broken down or recut, which would be a huge loss for history.
Yeah, it's crazy to think these pieces survived for centuries, only to vanish like this.
And of course, we'll keep following any new developments.
A new study suggests that a fossil previously thought to be a juvenile T-Rex is actually a completely different dinosaur. This video is a file of a T-Rex. The new research comes from the study of the Dueling Dinosaurs collection, housed at a Northern Carolina museum. Paleontologists thought that the bones belonged to a Triceratops and a young Tyrannosaurus Rex. Researchers studied those bones, as well as over 200 Tyrannosaurus fossils, and discovered the small bone dinosaurs was not a T-Rex. Instead, they say it was a fully grown species known as a Nanotyrannus lycensis. While the two look similar and part of the same family, the Nanotyrannus was 18 feet long and had larger upper limbs. The T-Rex, as you can see here, had tiny arms. The study authors says previous research involving the T-Rex needs to be reevaluated because it may have mixed data from Nanotyrannus with that of a T-Rex. The study was published Thursday in the journal Nature.
In Jamestown, families came out in full costume for one of the city's favorite fall traditions, the 4th annual Halloween trick-or-treat trail along the Riverwalk. With support from local businesses and community members, the event continues to grow this year, offering families a safe and fun way to celebrate Halloween together. Parks Manager Dan Stone tells us the Riverwalk has become the perfect spot for the celebration after moving the event from the Allen Park Ice Rink several years ago. This year's event featured hay rides, music, games, and plenty of treats, with help from the Jamestown Police and Fire Departments, keeping everything safe for the thousands who turned out. A spectacular night along the Riverwalk, and another successful Halloween celebration for the city of Jamestown.
We're getting into the holiday spirit this morning as a long tradition returns to Jamestown.
That's right, the Toys for Tots gift packing season is officially underway.
CHQ In-View's Melina Singleton is live at the first packing event of the year where volunteers are getting an early start on bringing smiles to local families. Melina?
Here, volunteers, and it's okay if tourists do the same thing. Yeah. Boxes are out, going out today.
All right, here we go.
You ready? That quick?
I think so.
Where are you going to move? Back there.
We are here at the Toys for Tots packing event with
Heather Brown.
Nice to meet you, Heather. I'm Melina. I'm so happy to be here today. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing here.
So this is the first day at the warehouse of Toys for Tots. We have 8 Saturdays till Christmas. Can you believe it? It's right around the corner. Hope everybody's got their shopping done. But we've got some agencies here today. You'll see as we walk, we've got volunteers here picking up boxes. We're going to be taking boxes out to 120 businesses in the next couple days. So when you see one of these boxes at a business, drop in those new unwrapped toys.
Awesome. So how long have you been here?
I've been doing this for 25 years. I started doing it when I was a case manager, and it was a couple weeks before Christmas, and I had some families I was working with back then that needed some help. It was only about 9 families, and I actually worked with the Toys for Tots program up in the Buffalo area because there wasn't one in Chautauqua County. So I went up there and I brought toys down to those 9 families and helped them have a merrier Christmas. We did that as a partnership for a year or two, and then we decided maybe we could bring this to Chautauqua County. And 25 years later, we helped 5,500 children last year. Wow. So went from 9 to 5,500 in a matter of that time. Yeah, so it's quite the production. As you see, there's a lot of donations. This is one of the agencies here working to support families that they work through, Jamestown Community Learning Council. We're just really getting kicked off. Again, for 8 more weeks, we'll be here. We count on a ton of volunteers, a ton of donations. Can't do it without the donations.
Speaking of donations, how can people donate to help support the cause?
In the boxes. Again, they'll be on our Facebook page, on our website, 120 different businesses, banks, stores, the ice arena, many businesses. And we serve children from birth to age 17. So any new unwrapped toy in those age groups, just drop it in one of those bins. We have volunteers here today taking the boxes to those businesses, and then they check on it a couple times a week from now until Christmas and bring the toys back. And as soon as they get to the warehouse, other volunteers bag them up.
Awesome. Now, what's
It looks like we've lost Melina, but we will be checking back in later. It's a great way to start the day, so we will definitely be looking in again.
We'll catch up with you again later in the show for an update on how it's going.
Still ahead, we're taking a closer look at the work being done right here in Jamestown to protect families from lead exposure and the local efforts making a difference in our community.
Plus, Bills legend Fred Jackson makes a visit to Jamestown, and our own Sebby Gibbs caught up with him one-on-one.
Stick around, you're watching CHQ In View, and we'll be right back after this.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Welcome to Lakewood, New York, where community and adventure meet by the water's edge.
Stroll our farmers market, sip something special at bag and string wine merchants, and discover local shops that feel like home. From sailing and pickleball to concerts in the park, every season brings a reason to gather. Lakewood isn't just a destination, it's a way of life. Discover it for yourself. Lakewood, where good times live.
Looking to feed the family, the whole team, or just your own hungry self? Honest John's has you covered. We're talking fresh-made subs, crispy wings, and pizza so good you might just start happy dancing. Trust Honest John's for takeout, delivery, and easy online ordering, so you can get the goods without lifting more than a finger. Or stop in for our famous all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. From crispy wings to cheesy pies, Honest John's satisfies. Order now at honestjohns.pizza.
The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together.
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
You're watching CHQ In-View on CCS-TV.
Local leaders are teaming up to raise awareness about lead poisoning and the steps families can take to keep children safe at home. At Jamestown City Hall, health officials and community partners gathered to kick off National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week. This event, hosted by the Chautauqua County Health Department, brought together city and county leaders, doctors, and advocates working to reduce lead exposure in local homes.
We talk about what a microgram per deciliter. It's a very small amount, correct? And so the math I did last night was actually a single grain of sand. It would be the equivalent of a 5 microgram per deciliter dose in an 18-month-old child. It's a very, very small amount. Lead is very persistent in the environment. It's hard to get rid of once it's there. And that's why becoming aware of its presence and testing is so important.
In the past 3 years, an average of 60 children in Chautauqua County have been diagnosed with lead poisoning each year. Most cases are tied to older housing. And Public Health Director Lacey Wilson says community cooperation is key.
Every year, about 60 children in Chautauqua County are identified as lead poisoned. So if you can picture that, that's almost the equivalent of 4 full elementary school classrooms. And another, about 20, hover just below the state's action threshold.
About 80% of homes in Chautauqua County were built before 1978, the year lead paint was banned. In Jamestown and Dunkirk, that number climbs to nearly 90%. Officials say that makes older homes a top priority in their new Step Out for Lead Poisoning Prevention campaign.
One of the very first ARPA programs we designated was $700,000 to bridge that gap, or that gap funding for those who didn't qualify for our HUD program, but were not able to sufficiently fund restoration projects in their homes. So this is something that's been near and dear to us. Spending 25 years in education, children has been the lifeline of this community and always will be.
Volunteers are visiting neighborhoods, sharing tips to help families stay safe, including regular hand washing, cleaning surfaces, eating healthy, and testing homes built before 1978. Residents can call the county health department for visit healthchautauqua.com/lead.
Officials say prevention starts at home and even small steps can help keep children safe.
Coming up next, ever heard someone say that's a 6'7" or put the fries in the bag?
We'll translate the latest teen slang so you can keep up, or at least try to.
And later, we head to Strider Field where Buffalo Bills legend Fred Jackson joined a homecoming celebration you won't want to miss.
More CHQ In-View right after the break.
Market value pricing means you save more at Schultz Auto Group. Search for your next vehicle in person or online within our dealer network, now with an even greater selection of EVs. MVP means you'll get the best deals within our market. Schultz brings the showroom to you with optional personalized virtual walk-around, remote financing, DMV services, and home delivery. 50 years experience with modern customer care. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
Looking to feed the family, the whole team, or just your own hungry self? Honest John's has you covered. We're talking fresh-made subs, crispy wings, and pizza so good you might just start happy dancing. Trust Honest John's for takeout, delivery, and easy online ordering so you can get the goods without lifting more than a finger. Or stop in for our famous all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. From crispy wings to cheesy pies, Honest John's satisfies. Order now at honestjohns.pizza.
What's life like in Chautauqua County? It's where
and play on our brand new playground, while grown-ups shop, sip coffee at Ryder's Cup, or catch live music at Hartley Park. Hit the courts, sail the lake, and explore our library and local markets. Lakewood brings neighbors and visitors together with fun around every corner. Lakewood, New York. Come play, come stay. Where good times live.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
What's life like in Chautauqua County? It's where small town charm
Looking to feed the family, the whole team, or just your own hungry self? Honest John's has you covered. We're talking fresh-made subs, crispy wings, and pizza so good you might just start happy dancing. Trust Honest John's for takeout, delivery, and easy online ordering so you can get the goods without lifting more than a finger. Or stop in for our famous all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. From crispy wings to cheesy pies, Honest John's satisfies. Order now at honestjohns.pizza.
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
You're watching CHQ In-View on CCS-TV.
Okay, did you hear that? A solid 6-7. If you're wondering what that even means, don't worry, you're not alone.
Yeah, slang moves so fast now, every month there's something new. And if you blink, you're already out of the loop.
So, let's break it down. 6-7. It's like saying something's almost perfect. Not quite a 10 out of 10, but still pretty impressive.
Yeah, like if someone lands a trick on the skate ramp or scores a game, you might hear, that was a 6-7.
Exactly. Now another word that's everywhere, sendy. When someone goes sendy, they're going big, taking risk, full send.
Yeah, like when someone backflips into the lake or sends a crazy snowboard jump, that's a sendy move.
Then there's Riz. We've all heard this one. If someone's got Riz, they've got confidence, smooth energy, maybe even a little flirt game.
Yeah, like he's got Riz or she's got major Riz. Basically, if you can talk your way into anything, you're winning.
And finally, put the fries in the bag. This one started as a meme. It means just get it done. Handle your business, no excuses.
Yep, like if you're working on a group project and someone's slacking, you tell them, come on, put the fries in the bag.
I love that one. And you know, it's cool how every generation has its own way of saying things. Our parents had cool and radical. Now we've got Sendy and Riz.
Yeah, it's all just about vibes, finding your own language with your friends.
So, if you're watching this and hear someone say 6, 7, or put the fries in the bag, now you know what's up.
Yep, and if you've got any more slang we should learn, drop it in the comments. We'll keep it Sendy for next time.
Next on CHQ In-View, we check back in with our Melina Singleton and the Toys for Tots gift packing event in Jamestown, where volunteers are hard at work getting ready for the holiday season.
Today is the first packing day of the year, part of a county-wide effort to make sure every child has a gift to open this Christmas.
After the break, we'll head back to Melina for an update as the campaign picks up steam, and how you can help bring some holiday cheer to local families.
Stay with us. You're watching CHQ In-View on CCS-TV.
Our generation has a choice: turn away from the world's problems or chase them down. We refuse to sit back and watch them pass us by. Watch us fly ahead. Rise to every challenge and overcome anything. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
What's life like in Chautauqua County? It's where small town charm
In Lakewood, life moves with the rhythm of the lake. Morning coffee with friends, afternoons on the tennis courts, evenings filled with music and laughter. From pickleball rallies to family sailing, from local shops to the farmer's market, Lakewood is where moments turn into memories. This is community. This is connection. This is Lakewood, New York, where good times live.
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure every vehicle has up-to-date maintenance and reconditioning to make our pre-owned inventory like new again. Most pre-owned purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and 1 year of complimentary service. Explore Schultz extended warranty options for even more peace of mind on the road. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
I think that it's important to know what the kids are thinking about the community and what they can do for it, and get their point of view from it, especially the kids, because they're the future generations. You get to do like fun TikToks and other like fun interactive stuff. There's a lot more behind the scenes to this club than just sitting and interviewing. It's a good opportunity, so try it out.
There's always something happening in Lakewood. Kids can climb, swing, and play on our brand new playground, while grown-ups shop, sip coffee at Ryder's Cup, or catch live music at Hartley Park. Hit the courts, sail the lake, and explore our library and local markets. Lakewood brings neighbors and visitors together with fun around every corner. Lakewood, New York. Come play, come stay, where good times live.
You're watching CHQ In-View on CCS-TV.
CHQ In-View. Volunteers in Jamestown are working hard to spread some holiday cheer.
Melina Singleton joins us live from the Toys for Tots gift packing event with an update on how things are going. Melina?
We are here at the Toys for Tots warehouse again with
Terry Johnson.
Terry is here, and tell me a little about what we're doing.
So today is our first day of bagging. So we've got a lot of things happening today. We've got 3 different things. We have Jamestown Community Learning Council here bagging for their agencies, and we are starting to bag for families that have applied for toys. So we're getting those toys bagged and ready to go, and we have volunteers coming in to get boxes to take out to local businesses for toy collection boxes. So we have a group of volunteers coming in to grab the boxes and take them out to the businesses so that we can collect more toys to give out this year.
Yeah, there's a lot of volunteers here. I was surprised to see. Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about this warehouse? Like, it's huge.
Yes. So we have been very fortunate for about the last 10 or 11 years to have a relationship with Allied Alarm Services and Mike Roberts, and he gives us warehouse space every year and even lets us use it throughout the year. And so we have that ability to, we are at 19.5 Blackstone Avenue in Jamestown, and we do everything from this location. So this is where the toys come in and where the toys go out. So as we get through the season, as we get closer to the end, our distribution will be a drive-through distribution where applicants will come up and they drive up, they give us their information, and we find their bag that has already been pre-sorted for them, put it in the back of the car, and away they go.
Can you tell me about the process of getting these toys and making gifts?
Yeah, so we have a couple of different ways. As I mentioned, the boxes are going out today, and so we will be collecting, we have boxes of and so that next week when the volunteers come back in, it'll be kind of like reset itself, and each week we just kind of go through that. If we run low in an area, we go shopping with the money that we collect.
Awesome. So we know that you helped start this organization, right?
So Heather and I have been involved for 25 years. This is our 25th year, so we've both been doing it from the very beginning. Yep.
Awesome. What was your motive to start? Why did you start all this?
So Heather and I both work at the Resource Center, and we were supporting families in need that holiday season that didn't have toys, and we couldn't find anything for them locally. It was like a couple weeks before Christmas, and we were trying to find a need and couldn't find anything. Everything had been shut down. So we what everybody does now, right? We Google, how do you get toys for kids? And this was 25 years ago, and we still Googled. And so we found Toys for Tots in Buffalo, and we reached out to them and asked them for help. And they said, if you can drive up to Buffalo and get the stuff, we'll gladly give you the toys for your families. And so that was our first year. We had 9 families. The next year, we reached out to them again, and they said, yes, we'll give you toys, but do you mind trying to collect in your own community first? So we started collecting in our community, and then they asked us, well, if you're already collecting for the families you work with in your community, would you mind collecting for the entire county? And so that's how it began. And so we started doing it just, we started with those 9 families, and it went to about 200 kids, 400 kids, and we've grown. And last year, I think we were over 5,600 children in Chautauqua County that needed toys.
Awesome. So you get all your toys from donations, and sources, right?
Yep, everything gets donated to us. And then the toys that we purchase is with money that was donated as well. So it's all volunteer. All of us that do this, the 4 coordinators that we have, Heather, myself, Patrick, and Lynn, who runs the North County warehouse, are all volunteers. We do it outside of our regular working hours. And so this is kind of our evenings and weekends from now until Christmas.
Awesome. So this runs from now until through the holiday season.
Right before, think about it, the week before Christmas, we'll have our distribution days set up. So people will come on Saturdays and drive through, pick up their stuff, and it'll give them about a week to get them wrapped and ready to give out to their kids.
And how many gifts are you expecting to send out?
Oh gosh. So if we do about 5,500 kids is a rough estimate, and each kid gets 3 things. So they get a large gift, a medium gift, and a small gift. So a small gift might be like a stocking stuffer, like some Matchbox cars or coloring books and crayons. A medium gift might be something like a basketball or a Barbie doll. And then the large gift would be something about $15 or more. So all in all, the entire package that each kid gets is about $25 value. Sometimes more, it just depends on the donations we get. I think one of the challenging things for volunteers is sometimes people put things that their kids would like for Christmas on the list, and it's really helpful for the volunteers to kind of know, because sometimes a little girl might not want a Barbie doll, she might want a basketball, and so it's good when they give us those suggestions and ideas, but then we may not have exactly what the child wants, and so we have to do the best we can with the donations that we have, so we always try to make sure that we can fit the need.
And how can people still get involved if they want to support the cause?
So they can go to our website. We, if you Google Toys for Tots Jamestown, it'll take you right to our website. We have ways that you can donate, and they have ways that you can sign up for toys, so that can get you both ways. But also, if somebody is looking to be a sponsor, or if they want to volunteer, they can go to our email address, which is jamestown-newyork@toysfortots.org, and they can email us and connect with us that way.
And what does it mean to be a part of something so special?
You know, having done this for a long time and seeing the growth, it's one of those things that every year around the holidays, you know, we get tired, we get burned out, but when we know that we're having an impact with kids on Christmas morning, and when I see what, you know, my kids experience on Christmas morning, it's just really important to us that we're able to do that for others in the community as well.
All right. Thank you so much. And that's all I have for right now. We'll be checking back later. Back to Tori and Gia.
Thanks, Melina. Coming up after the break, Buffalo football fans, this one's for you.
Bills legend Fred Jackson made a hometown visit to Jamestown, and our own Sebby Gibbs caught up with him one-on-one.
Stay with us. That story and a look at how the team's new rivalries program is making an impact right here in Chautauqua County when CHQ In-View returns.
We get how uncertain the future is. We've come of age in a complex world, faced with problems we didn't create. So what's going to happen next? We are. Because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
At Wegmans, we've crafted our new sandwiches with layers and layers of deliciousness. Each one is made fresh with our very best ingredients, like hearty breads made with grains from near our stores, premium cheeses, and freshly carved meats. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for sandwiches that are endlessly good.
When I heard about this club, I was so excited because I haven't heard of anything else. And as a kid, I've been wanting to get involved in media, so I'm ready for when I'm an adult in that field. So to hear that there was something, and it was in our local area of Jamestown, that was really cool. Normally, when you hear about things, you have to go to the bigger cities like Buffalo, or even as far as New York City, to get really involved. If people want to learn more, you just have to go to CCS-TV.com.
In Lakewood, life moves with the rhythm of the lake. Morning coffee with friends, Afternoons on the tennis courts, evenings filled with music and laughter. From pickleball rallies to family sailing, from local shops to the farmer's market, Lakewood is where moments turn into memories. This is community. This is connection. This is Lakewood, New York, where good times live.
Looking to feed the family, the whole team, or just your own hungry self? Honest John's has you covered. We're talking fresh-made subs, crispy wings, and pizza so good you might just start happy dancing. Trust Honest John's for takeout, delivery, and easy online ordering so you can get the goods without lifting more than a finger. Or stop in for our famous all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. From crispy wings to cheesy pies, Honest John's satisfies. Order now at honestjohns.pizza.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being. At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Welcome back to CHQ In-View. When you think of Buffalo football, one name always stands out: Fred Jackson. Last month, the legendary running back returned to Western New York for a homecoming event that had the whole city buzzing.
The Buffalo Bills brought their NFL rivalry celebration to Jamestown, joining in on homecoming festivities at Strider Field. CCS-TV's Sebi Gibbs was there and scored a one-on-one interview with Fred Jackson during the homecoming parade. Hello, Sebi.
Hi, Tori and Gia. It was a night to remember at Strider Field for homecoming, a Friday Night Lights matchup, and a special appearance by Buffalo Bills legend Fred Jackson, all part of the team's Rivalries Week celebration. Fans lined the parade route as the Bills joined in the homecoming celebration with Jackson and Billy Buffalo leading the way. The event also featured fan activations, giveaways, and a Huddle for Hunger food drive supporting local organizations like Feed More, Western New York, and St. Susan Center.
So Freddie, how has your Jamestown experience been so far?
It's been great. Jamestown is awesome, man. They have always supported the Bills. Bills Mafia is deep in Jamestown. Yeah. That's why we're here now to support.
Yeah. Okay, so playing in Buffalo for multiple years, ranch or blue cheese?
Blue cheese.
Okay.
Yep.
And then there's a big homecoming game tonight. Jamestown versus Bennett. Who do you have winning?
Well, we're in Jamestown, so it's got to be Jamestown, baby. Yeah. They here, they out here showing love. I got to show love to them.
All right, thank you so much, Fred.
No problem. Appreciate you.
Have a good one. Nice to meet you.
The visit is part of the the Buffalo Bills new rivalry program, designed by Nike and the NFL to celebrate team traditions and community connections around big games. Gia and Tori.
A special night for local football fans and for a great cause too. That Huddle for Hunger food drive helped stock pantries right here in Chautauqua County.
And Sebi, that was your first interview with an NFL player. Congratulations. What was that experience like?
Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty incredible. Fred Jackson cannot have been more down to earth. Even with all the energy and crowds around him, he took the time to talk about the community and why it matters to give back. And I'll tell you, you could really feel the excitement from fans. People were packed along the parade route, chanting "Let's go Buffalo," and how much it meant to have an NFL legend here in Jamestown.
A huge moment for you, Sebi, and a great story for the community. Nice work out there.
Absolutely. Great job on your first NFL interview.
Thank you both. It's a night I will definitely remember. Remember, a parting note before I leave, Jamestown won 56-0 last night and will face off against Orchard Park or Hutch Tech, depending, next week in the playoffs.
Earlier, we caught up with our Melina Singleton at the Toys for Tots warehouse, and it was bursting with holiday cheer.
Yeah, volunteers are packing toys, sorting gifts, and spreading joy all across the county.
Coming up after the break, we'll head back out to see how the morning's wrapping up and how you can still get involved.
Stay tuned, you're watching CHQ In-View.
Our generation has a choice. Turn away from the world's problems or chase them down. We refuse to sit back and watch them pass us by. Watch us fly ahead. Rise to every challenge and overcome anything. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
What's life like in Chautauqua County? It's where small town charm
In Lakewood, life moves with the rhythm of the lake. Morning coffee with friends, afternoons on the tennis courts, evenings filled with music and laughter. From pickleball rallies to family sailing, from local shops to the farmer's market, Lakewood is where moments turn into memories. This is community. This is connection. This is Lakewood, New York, where good times live.
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
Experience the difference buying your next pre-owned ride at Schultz. Certified technicians ensure every vehicle has up-to-date maintenance and reconditioning to make our pre-owned inventory like new again. Most pre-owned purchases include a limited lifetime engine warranty and 1 year of complimentary service. Explore Schultz extended warranty options for even more peace of mind on the road. That's why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
Welcome back to CHQ In-View. All show long, we've been following the first Toys for Tots gift packing event of the season in Jamestown.
Melina Singleton has been there live for us, and she's back now with an update on how the day's wrapping up. Melina?
We are back at the Toys for Tots warehouse with Patrick Smeraldo, and we are at just the last sort of time of our time here, and now we're gonna talk to Patrick. So Patrick, what are you doing here?
I don't know. No, I do. So I'm one of the 4 coordinators here in Chautauqua County. Lynn is in the north. You've heard about that. Heather and Terry and I are down here in the south, and we try to connect the entire county together to do 5,500 kids. You know, do 5,500 kids. This is where we're at. Mike Roberts is a gentleman that owns Allied Alarm, and he donates this space to us every year, and we couldn't do it without him. So this is the Toy Central, we call it, where all our volunteers are, and down here packing up, well, from what I understand today, 800 children today out of 5,000 to 6,000, give or take. So that's what we're doing. And I've been up pretty early. So I'm the muscle of the group. They're the good-looking ones, and I'm the muscle of the group. So I was down here this morning stacking everything up.
What's your role here?
My role is to do what they tell me to do, usually. But no, because of CCS-TV and the people that we work with, I work with on a daily basis with agencies and things like that. It's to make sure that a child doesn't go without this Christmas season. That's my role. So bringing in agencies to volunteer, bringing in kids to volunteer, high school kids that are working off of, community service hours or things like that. We utilize the community a lot. We don't do it ourselves for donations and time and storage and everything. So, yeah.
So where are we right now? What room are we in?
We are in the main toy room. And the way I try to set it up is I go by age. So right now these are like 10 to 12 girls. We're going down to 6 to 9 young ladies, 3 to 5 young ladies. And then here in the middle, I usually try to set up like 1 to 3-year-olds, like blocks and things like that. If you're going to squeeze right over there on that side where Stav is catching right now, there's some arts and crafts and some puzzles and some games. There's the teen room in there where we go birth all the way up to teenagers. So that's the teen room, basketballs, footballs. And then over here starts the boys, 3 to 5, 6 to 9, 10 to 12, the whole deal.
That's awesome. So the process is that everyone goes shopping for some.
Yeah, the process comes in where the application is printed. You pick up an application. It'll say how many children you're choosing for, first of all. It'll say the ages, the gender, boy, girl, boy 3 years old, a girl 7 years old. It'll say what they might like, what they're into, whether they like sports or dolls or something like that. And you just go along the process, pack them up, 3 toys and some stocking stuffers, bag it up, and off it goes. If it goes with an agency, the agency takes it with them and they distribute it for us. We like when the agencies do it themselves because they know the kid. They work with a child. So that helps us. They choose and then go. And then the other bags we save for distribution day, which is in December, where we, once again, probably bring in over 2 days, 50 to 60 volunteers to pass the bags out. That happens here and at the North County. That is in Chestnut Street, the Resource Center space in Chestnut. So, yeah.
Awesome. So, what are your next steps?
Steps are to, like a mouse on a wheel. This is where I come in.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, go.
Looks like we lost Melina again, but thank you, Melina. Such a wonderful story and a great start to this holiday season.
Yeah, really. I mean, it's so good to see people out there actually making an effort and getting there to help these kids who, can't afford to have a Christmas like maybe some more well-off families can. Like, it's that holiday joy. It's right in there.
Definitely. I mean, it's so good to see our community helping. You can tell that they actually care about the others in our community, and it's really cool to see.
It is. And if you'd like to help, Toys for Tots is still looking for donations and volunteers, and we'll have more information on our website after the show, which is ccs-tv.com.
I can? Oh, Justin didn't wait.
Yeah, go ahead and go back. So it's now we're going?
Again. All right.
I think Melina's back.
Yes, back to Patrick Smeraldo.
Me?
Oh, maybe.
Back again. So.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're cutting in and out.
Oh, my goodness.
What? Let me tell you something. This first day, first of all, these two, Stavros on the camera and Melina interviewing, have done a phenomenal job. Back in the studio, Sebi, Tori, Jackson, Gia, Connor. Am I not forgetting anybody? I'm not forgetting. Justin's back there. We're all back there. So we're back here. Stavros is walking us through. past arts and crafts, past the babies, things like that. Just to wrap up and to keep, just where we're at, we're going to follow along here. As you can see, all these volunteers.
It's packed.
It's got to be like 30 people.
Lots of people here.
Everybody has a job to do. They're all doing their job, which is either packing for a family.
I think we've lost Melina
again. But thank you, Melina and Patrick.
Especially Patrick. Love the praise from you.
Yep. Thank you. So that looks like it's a wrap for this week's edition of CHQ In-View. What an incredible morning from community connections to holiday spirit.
Yeah, really. We've seen hundreds of people come together for the Unity Walk against domestic violence, checked in on the Toys for Tots gift packing season with Melina to the best of our ability, and gotten an exclusive look at the Jamestown BPU Fiber Project.
We also learned more about lead poisoning prevention, caught up on viral youth slang, and shared a special homecoming moment with Buffalo Bills legend Fred Jackson.
Remember, you can watch all of these stories again on demand at CCS-TV.
Thank you for joining us. We're back next Saturday at 11 on CCS-TV.
You're watching CHQ In-View on CCS-TV.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Welcome to Lakewood, New York, where community and adventure meet by the water's edge. Stroll our farmers market, sip something special at bag and string wine merchants, and discover local shops that feel like home. From sailing and pickleball to concerts in the park, every season brings a reason to gather. Lakewood isn't just a destination, it's a way of life. Discover it for yourself. Lakewood, where good times live.
Looking to feed the family, the whole team, or just your own hungry self? Honest John's has you covered. We're talking fresh-made subs, crispy wings, and pizza so good you might just start happy dancing. Trust Honest John's for takeout, delivery, and easy online ordering, so you can get the goods without lifting more than a finger. Or stop in for our famous all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. From crispy wings to cheesy pies, Honest John's satisfies. Order now at honestjohns.pizza.
This is CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures.